That's one of the things that I wanted to talk about today, and ask you guys, like both of you, because like I want to know your thoughts. I'm always like thinking about, because I don't have a lot of people to talk about music, so I'm always like finding people to talk about music. So do you think that's a train? And when I mean train, like making remixes, do you think it's a train that is still attainable? Because we get sounds that become viral every day on TikTok.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be music. It can be like someone saying something that becomes super viral. I don't know, like for example, anything. Like
oh no, my table, it's broken.
I was thinking about the same thing.
Yeah.
And I think that, yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. I was my uncle was watching. He was on TikTok, and we all speak Spanish, so he was watching TikTok, Mexican TikTok, which is like a whole different
thing.
Yeah. So there's this sound that is very famous, and someone made it into a reggaeton mix. And I was like, that's, and I told him like, that's what it is. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. Like, my question to you is like, do you find that it is also like attainable? But the second question would be, do you find it enjoyable? Do you think that is something that you would enjoy doing?
I will do it from time to time. I mean, funny enough, the song you like a lot, Cold Fi, is an instrumental to a remix. One of an old song I like, the band called Crossfade, they had a song called Cold, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Now, I know a lot of people, it's a butt rock song. People find it whatever, but I've always liked that song. Me and my friend always liked that song, and it was like a couple months ago, it dawned on me that I said, you know what, I want to make a lo-fi version of this. And it turned out people liked it, people enjoyed it. And to you, I like the instrumental a lot. So I just pulled the vocals and just threw the instrumental up. So that's why it's called So Cold Fi, because it's a play on the name. And then also I did one for Creed, My Sacrifice. Okay. I did one for that too, and the instrumental for that is called My Sack Lofice.
Oh my god!
It's cheesy, it's terrible, I know, but I can't
wait to listen to this after. Awesome.
Peyton is just having a laugh. I don't know.
It's so funny. I'm looking at it right now on your Spotify. I'm so looking forward to listening to this.
Yeah, I have little clips up on TikTok, I think, for the Creed one and the Crossfade one. So it's not a bad thing. Me personally, I'm not going to do it all the time. I truly do those remixes because it's just within me, and I'm like, you know what? I like this, and I'm just going to do it. It's a tough thing because have you guys heard of, I think his name is Connor Price?
Connor Price?
He's not a lo-fi guy. I think he's an artist, pop, and he does some rap. And there's another artist called Nick D. They're, kind of pop artists, but they've been blowing up on TikTok like crazy. And they just came out with a podcast, and they've been talking about different things when it comes to TikTok. And Connor, I guess when he first started, he focused on remixes. He do that stuff all the time. And he himself was getting frustrated because he's like, hey, I have 300,000 followers, but I have only like 30,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. What is kind of this disconnect going on? And what he realized as time went on was he wasn't showcasing and promoting his own music enough. So when he started doing that, now his music started going up. So now he has like 600,000 monthly listeners, and then a lot of his songs have millions of streams. So I think it's one of those things where you have to balance it out. I think it's a good tool. It showcases your talent, and it showcases it, and it gets people to check you out because people love familiar, as you know.
Yep.
The cover song is gold because people will always lean towards familiar. So that's a way for people to kind of peek through your door. But I think you have to balance it. You don't want it to be everything, because therefore the moment you do something original, they're going to tune you out because it's not familiar. So you have to kind of balance it out.
Yeah. And in balancing it out, it also opens the doors for new audiences as well, no?
Definitely.
Because then other people find you out. Like, for example, if you start doing remixes for a while and then you promote your song and then someone looks at it but in a different For You page and jams with your song and then finds out that you make remixes and then that person likes your remixes as well, then it's a joint joint interest, I guess. Mm-hmm. And then it's like creates more I can say like attachment to your content, I guess. I think really it's just a matter of just the balance, because if you truly if you know you're doing the remixes because you enjoy them, and again you know that it will get people's attention because they know the song. If you believe in your own music, you got to showcase it just as much, because the remixes and the familiar will drown that out in a heartbeat. Mm-hmm. If you're only, for every 3 remixes, you're putting 1 video up, that 1 original video is not going to do anything because they're going to be enamored with the 3 remixes that you do. Yeah. So you definitely got to find a balance, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it. No. Or you could still, I think, prosper from it. It might not be as crazy as it was a couple years ago, but I think it can be done. Yeah, for sure. I mean, TikTok was really on to like remixes a year ago, or like a year and a half ago. Like, any remix that was there done, it was going to be viral or anything like that. But yeah, I like to do them because I was watching that sound from, can't remember her name. She was from iCarly, that sound that went super viral, that she curses.
She curses. Yeah.
Yep. And then someone made a song of it, and then like people dance to the song, and I'm like, that would be cool to do. Like make something that people enjoy after enjoying the sound, because it was just an interview, wasn't any music behind it. Yeah. Then someone just dances to it. That would be cool to do.
So. Yeah, and. To that, I mean, if you feel that way, then that's when I think it's cool. Me personally, I'm not going to just do remixes just because, some people do it to jump on the trend. That's cool.
Yeah.
But if you feel like how I just heard you explain it, you seemed intrigued and by it. So it's like, hey, you know what? I'd actually like to do that. Yeah. If it's genuine, then I'd say do it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do it just to do it, because if I felt that way, I would be doing that. But there's only a reason why I ended up doing 2 of them so far, because it just came from the heart.
Yeah,
and the skits come more naturally to you, like you're that's like your comedy and stuff.
Yeah, my comedy and stuff. Yeah, that just comes from the brain. At that moment where I'm just. Pops in my head one day to be like, it'll be funny to do this, and then it comes, because that again, that's just how I'm wired. I even if something picks up for a while, like the skits for the most part usually do. Again, I think they work well on TikTok, so a lot of them for me get decent amount of views, and I know that. But to me, it doesn't mean that it's like, I'm just gonna forget everything musical and just do funny, because again, it's going to get to the point where when followers come, they're only going to be expecting funny, and then the moment I try to be serious with music, they're going to tune me out and leave. So that's again, I think balance is important if you're going to switch up your content.
Yeah, super true. And with TikTok, it changes every week, no? Yeah, it's one of the things that I've seen, that like every week, even my For You page changes every week. I don't get the same thing.
Yeah, and I like that. Look, I love TikTok for that sense. It is what they say it is. It truly is a discovery app. Just the way that it's built, the way that it's showcased for you, because these other platforms don't do that. The platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, showcase stuff based off of you're following. So everything that you follow, first and foremost, that's what you're seeing. Yeah, they'll suggest some other things based off of what you like and who you follow. But when you go on Instagram, the first thing you see are the things or the people that you follow.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it is on TikTok. When you open up TikTok, the first thing you see is your For You page, which is primarily people you don't know. Mm-hmm. And that's great. So it always gives you a chance to be seen and to be heard for that reason, you know. So that's why I like it for that, you know. I think that's why it's an important tool.